is godlike, but he's in the UK, so I'm down to try it if you guys want. Cause there's 2 locals, like myself and Pete here. We're both local. Oh hey, we got 3. All right, we'll just jump into the rotations. So guys, go ahead and add me. Type in the Nintendo ID command. So go ahead and add that. That's gonna help me out there. And once I have you added, we can go ahead and start the rotations for matches. Well, we talk about Smash.
While we talk about Smash. While we talk about Tom Berg's use of Christ on a cracker.
Christ on a cracker. Now I've seen that like 800 times.
Yeah, you have. And it's just gonna keep going. So good that that's even a thing. That was one of the harder times I've laughed at an event. So, well, there's only a few people watching at the moment. So I made the mistake of calling the cat Nacat.
Nacat.
And man, the chat erupted. Just like
they also erupted when I was commentating doubles and I called them List of Frauds Nacat and List of Frauds Keitaro instead of Leap of Faith. we were just coming up with different ways to say LOF. So we had
List of Frauds.
The List of Frauds, lots of friends.
Yeah.
Tom came up with Lions on Fire. I was like, dude, come on. It was pretty good.
Leaders of Failure.
Leaders of Failure.
Like, there's a lot of ways you could spin that.
There's so many ways. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and Chompy and Wing Zero ZXT, you guys are up first. So technically it's a best of 1 match, but since there's so few, we can always just have everyone rejoin.
Yeah, remember guys, the queue's not going to be very long, so if you lose because of whatever reason, just hop back right back in. You're not going to have to wait too long at the moment for sure.
Yep. Alright, so it's 2 stock. Xyla's about to be playing without the gamepad. Or with the gamepad. It's gonna be a nightmare. Alright, so...
Xylus, you should be playing Suicode and not this. Gotta get to that second game.
Man, we got a bunch of guys that I don't recognize. Not some Monday Night Fight Club usuals. I like it.
That's good.
Let's hype.
Monday Night Fight Club is sweet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's best of 1. If you lose, you pop out. If you win 3 times in a row, you win 100 points, and that gives you a raffle ticket. There's just a bunch of cool stuff. Yep, looks good. Hey, Ason's here. Alright, so the regular's starting to pop back in. We got some viewers. We're getting there.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It always starts off a little slow. That's
yeah.
the way it goes.
So Pete's joining me, guys, for commentary.
Yeah, so, McMuffin, the Wi-Fi warrior.
The Wi-Fi warrior.
He's upset now, because he played in real people time, and now that he's playing Wi-Fi, he hates it. Poor guy.
McMuffin, no. McMuffin did good, though. He made it to Grand Finals of the auction event.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that was his trip paid for right there.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you about my new idea for the auction event.
I've got a few.
You'll like mine. I have to go.
Like 3 ideas last night.
Yeah, I have to go mute if we're gonna discuss the finals for it though. People can't know.
Oh, and as viewers pour in, they hear the word auction event from all corners of the world. We could have whispered it. Guys would have heard us in China. What you got about the auction event? All right. Monday night rollout. You need it raining, giggity giggity.
You need training, I think. Alright, so jumping in. Oh, by the way, I can use what I can do is we're about a 2-second delay, so I can just go in and go like set offset 2,000 milliseconds.
Yeah. Wow. We good, we living.
Alright, let me know if the audio's a little off, guys. I'm just using a mic sync so you can commentate off the TV, because there's multiple of us here today. But if it's a little behind or a little ahead, just let me know, and I'll switch it off.
Oh, man.
Knight, the booty warrior. Yo, did you watch Sago play Samus in the auction event?
Oh yeah, I got to commentate those.
Oh yeah, you did. You commentated basically all of auction.
I was very, very happy watching Sago. That dude has such good fundamentals.
His Samus play was so much fun to watch.
We were talking about it too afterwards. He thinks that this is probably the best Samus as far as like games go where they would be placed on the tier list. Because, you know, Samus was dead last in 64. And, you know, very good in Melee, but certainly not necessarily like a top 5 character.
No.
Competitive. In Brawl, Sago claims that Samus was 3rd worst.
Really?
Which I believe. I mean, Jigglypuff and Ganondorf.
Yeah.
You can make the argument for Captain Falcon, I guess.
And Zelda was up there pretty bad too.
So she's definitely
but
bottom 5.
Zelda had down B.
And he plays Samus in Brawl and wins events, or he has. And just like talking to him about all that stuff, it's like, well, if you look at Samus everywhere, including PM, this is probably the best Samus there is. She has the potential to easily be like a top 10, top 15 character once somebody picks her up and figures out all the pieces.
Top 15? Damn, that's a bold statement, my friend.
If you can get somebody good enough.
Alright, so it looks like Ricky won with, Chompy won with Ike. So he stays, and then, Wing Zero ZXT pops off, and then you guys can rejoin, the rotation as you lose if you want to just retype challenge. But anyways.
I've got my fingers crossed that they don't hotfix that Pac-Man glitch. I'm gonna try to.
I like it. I think it's cool.
I do too. I want to abuse it. Plus, you know, me and Pac-Man, and can't help myself.
I actually really like the Pac-Man glitch, to be honest. If I'm being 100% serious. Alright, so next up we have, Xylus. Oh, Xylus versus Chompy. Solid match.
Alright, so...
By the way, guys, if you want customs on, we can turn customs on. I don't really... It's up to you guys. I don't really care one way or the other.
Xylus and Chompy. Should we set the timer to 10 minutes so there's no timeout?
We'll have to see who Xylus plays right now, though.
You mean the random button?
He means Wii Fit.
Come on, Xylus, I believe in you. The random button.
The glitch? Oh, the Pac-Man thing? Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, all it is when a player lands on the trampoline, like you put the trampoline right on stage, you just up B on stage with Pac-Man, and then when a player lands on it, you up B immediately again. And if you up B immediately, I'll turn customs on for you guys. But if you up B as they jump on the trampoline, you'll fall through the stage if it's on something like Smashville or Town City. I don't think it won't work on Battlefield, I don't think, or anything large. Like, it has to be a really thin platform. But like, it's not like you go into free fall or anything, because it's not a red trampoline. If it was a red, you would go to free fall and go through the stage, I think, which would be hilarious, because that's insta kill. But like, just don't jump on the trampoline when Pac-Man has nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's not crazy busted. It is, but it's not. Like, any floaty character can still recover.
Yeah, I mean,
on the wrong part of the stage, you can still recover. So don't fall for a trampoline in the dead center. But we'll see how it affects things. I don't think it'll be too bad.
The Pac-Man trampoline glitch? I haven't seen a video of anyone doing it on Battlefield yet. I'll have to test it out. Oh, he's got the fast chef. It like shoots 3 automatically.
Oh, Ricky got that young sword fighter.
What happened to Uncle Bob? He's playing a different, he's Ken Pulse. Game & Watch is actually super fun with customs.
Game & Watch is super underrated in this game in general.
I agree. He has an invincible up smash. I think I like close to 2-stock Keitaro's Roy with my Game & Watch.
Like, G&W is very good in Melee. He's very underrated. He's mid-tier, but he's underrated.
The problem with Melee, in a Melee scenario, like, mid-tier is still not.
Yeah, it's
still bad.
It's butt tier. And then, but like in this, and especially in PM, but in this too, like he seems very strong. The change to his, where his parachute is, and that like fishbowl thing he has is in there now.
Yeah, Fishbowl came in Brawl. And then now it's just, but with SDI removed, not fully removed, but like removed for the most part. There is still technically SDI, but like it's not enough to ever really make a difference. But with that removed, like Fishbowl became a really good tool because it does just good damage. Like down throw Fishbowl at low percentage, not bad. And the turtle becomes you can't SDI out of it, like.
I have never seen Sword Fighter.
He's butt.
That would explain why. And by butt you mean about to run the table on our
Monday Night Fight Club
on MNFC here. Ricky just got them fundamentals.
Yeah, he just plays so patient. I'm waiting for the down throw up air is true for me Sword Fighter. Here we go, we're gonna see it. Oh, Game Watch too floaty.
He doesn't seem that bad.
He's pretty bad.
He seems like he has no real way to approach.
Yeah, he
That's
just
a problem for a character.
well, if Ricky just plays 1-1-1 Sword Fighter, which is weird because that's just terrible. But he does have Sword Fighter has a reflector / cape on down B that he can equip.
Can you imagine if Ricky was just like, alright, I'm gonna play Sheep?
It'd be scary.
That would be scary. Ricky would be probably a top 5 player in Chicago.
He was a top 5 player with Pitt. He was always ranked 5th when he was playing Pitt, and then he took a hiatus, and now he plays me Sword Fighter. The SD!
That young Xylus, though! Xylus, come back! Xylus, go beat Suikoden. We talked about this. So they released Suikoden 3 for PlayStation Network announcement.
Oh, cool.
I'm super excited for that, because they released the second one earlier this year, which is now like one of the only real ways to get the game. Because the original disc is like $200 now for PS1. Just this unfindable game. I was very fortunate to have bought one the year it came out.
Damn.
Because that's one of my favorite franchises, and that game in particular is 3rd on my all-time list.
Alright, so Ricky on that 2-win streak. At 3, he wins 100 points, and then he pops off anyways. But I have to back out, and I have to add Mr. Lilligant. I don't know who that is. I don't recognize him from the stream, so I'm sure I haven't added him before.
Secretly McMuffin.
Secretly McMuffin.
Anybody we don't know, secretly McMuffin.
McMuffin the Wi-Fi warrior god.
He was super good.
Oh yeah, Xylus was playing with like a gamepad or something.
I gotta talk to Sago. Maybe he'll team with me. He's just getting into the game.
He just needs a Wii U.
Well, no, there's the Kickstarter for him.
There is the Kickstarter. It's got like $10.
Hey, that's he got $10.
Maybe I'll donate 5. Oh, by the way, we need whoever Mr. Lilligant is needs to add me.
I'm gonna get myself a drink of water.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in here.
It is.
That's
what happens when I walk into a building.
I just bought or we're just buying an AC unit, so.
Oh, are you getting one?
Yes.
That's sweet. That sounds all kinds of necessary.
I know, it's like 82 degrees in here right now.
This is actually the coolest of all the time I've been in here.
Really? It's always so hot in here.
Yeah,
It's always insanely hot.
There was one day I just couldn't take it. I was like, I think I took a walk. I can't remember, like it was just too much. Because it was fit to rain when I left. It stormed. And like, it was just so humid that day in general.
Gotcha. Alright, so Mr. Lilligant is getting skipped. Yes. So that means Akiro is up next. Akiro vs. Chompy! We are from Chicago. That's where we are based out of. Chicago, Illinois, in the U.S.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Pete on Twitter.
Yeah, buddy.
You can follow me at Smash Talk Sage. We just had our a breakthrough stream the other night. We had 2,600 viewers when we streamed our monthly tournament.
We hit 2,600? I heard 2,200.
2,600 we capped out. I think it was like 2658.
I was happy commentating to 1,200 people when I was. So
I got to commentate to 2,600 on it was a lot of fun.
Dude, that's tight. Actually, just amazing.
Alright, so Chompy versus Akiro. Oh, look at this. Scoreboard system. Why are you so good? Chompy, now it's on the other side. Score resistant. That took 2 seconds. I got some stream upgraded equipment. Smash Talk took a hiatus because we weren't getting people around able to do it, and there was just a bunch of stuff. But Smash Talk gonna be coming back. I want to start it either this week or Monday next week.
All right. So what is Smash Talk?
Smash Talk is a podcast series that I started, where we do like half-hour to an hour podcast just discussing various topics for the day.
Okay. That sounds like a blast.
It was fun, actually. It was a lot of fun.
I've done stuff like that for Magic about 50 times.
Yeah.
It's a really big thing for me.
So we're gonna bring that back and start doing that again, because that was fun. When we live streamed it, so like people on the Twitch chat could like view and like ask questions and stuff.
Nice.
And I may end up with my new technology for the stream. I can add the Twitch chat on a little sidebar so you can see it through the stream. And then, so I just want to get that going again, because a lot of people had good reception to it.
Akiro with that young villager.
We're about to see the timeout.
It's custom on.
Yep, there's the pushy Lloyd.
Oh man.
I wonder if Chompy's fault is yet.
Yeah. Ricky, if you haven't played this, I'm sorry in advance.
This is awful.
Everyone at Smash and Splash was super angry at Latte for doing this.
Yeah, he almost beat Ally.
Yeah, well he won a game.
Yeah.
And I think he timed him out in the game he won, I can't remember.
He did. And then Ally timed him out back, like for game 3.
Yeah, I mean that's what you get. Like that villager though, that thing is nasty in costumes. Like honestly.
But the neutral B from that Chompy's using, it's actually transcendent, so that is something to keep in mind.
Sword Fighter, probably not a match that a lot of people know very well.
Probably not.
For obvious reasons.
The audio's acting up? Somebody told me audio's acting up. That's no good.
Define acting up.
That is a good question. What is acting up? I think we're good. Well actually, let me see if I can bump the game. Let me open my sounds. Let me fix this audio. Alright, we'll see if bumping the gain down and then just bumping the overall volume helps. Which I think it should. We're picking up pretty loudly right now. Let me know if that's fixed. Ooh. We live in though. And me Sword Fighter does have a spike. Down air's a spike. And it's like a really good spike.
Ricky with those fundamentals, man. It's really what it boils down to. Like, I want to say things about me Sword Fighter. Oh!
Got him!
Got him with that down smash. A charge down smash, too. It's unbelievable to me looking at his fundamentals online, too.
So apparently our mic is having issues in general.
It's unfortunate.
Well, the game's way down right now. But we're still picking up pretty well.
I want to know what the issues are specific.
Yeah, I'm wondering maybe it's just a dead cord. Because the Yeti was running really nicely at the last event we ran it.
Was it with a different cord?
Yes. I just have like 800 micro USB or mini USBs that I run things with.
Okay.
Alright, one more test. Let me know, guys, if it's still really bad. And if it is, I'll switch it out. We can also switch it to conal, so we're see if we pick up a little bit better that way. Ricky's actually winning.
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, he was.
He is on a roughly 115 to 22 damage streak.
It's pretty impressive.
And counting. Make it 130 or so. Akiro got an early stock on him.
Akiro also doesn't play this character. He only plays it for this.
That's true. It's sad that I'm saying early stock and it was like 2 or 3 minutes in.
Right? We almost at time. We do only have like a minute left. Yeah, I think probably tonight we'll really only go to like 10-ish for this stream, and then maybe just go to viewer battles.
Sounds good. I'll be sad if Monday Night Fight Club is no longer a thing, but
We can always turn it into Smash Talk.
that's true. We could always do both.
We could do both.
We could have this going on while Smash Talk is going on. Because, like, if you guys were talking about Smash topics that related to characters, you could always demonstrate.
Yeah, we could just do Monday Night Fight Club combined. It looks like it's still sounding pretty poor, so I'm gonna go grab a different cord. I'll be back momentarily.
Alright. I'll man the ship with this mic that people can't hear me out of. Alright, well, I'm sorry about that, guys. We're working to actively get that fixed at the moment. Akiro wins. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, give us 1 second to fix the audio, and then we'll be moving on to our next. We now have Akiro as King of the Hill. That was a close one. Ricky ran that all the way back, had a large lead. Akiro not to be denied with that Customs Villager jank. I gotta call it jank, let's be honest here. You saw that. All of you saw that.
Yeah.
Good job, though, Akiro.
Customs Villager is the definition of jank. Alright, guys, Mike's gonna go quiet momentarily. I'm gonna unplug it. Alright guys, is that sounding a little bit better? Alright, it looks like we're picking up at a relatively even level, so hopefully we're good.
Yep, let us know if this was not as good. I hope nothing happened to the mic itself.
That would suck if my Yeti was dead.
How much is a Yeti?
120. Static remains apparently.
Oof. That's unfortunate. Could be your USB port.
Could be.
Let's get the next game going.
Alright, let's maybe just bump the game down a little bit more. Alright guys, let me know. Still good? Are we living now? Well, yeah, let's get the next match going. I have USB mics. We don't have a fan running or anything like that. Maybe we close the window.
That's unfortunate. I don't think it's the window.
It shouldn't be, but it's possible. Possible or we can't do it.
That would require there to be a drafting room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
I joke. I'm from Florida. This is actually cool to me. That was jank from back in the day. It was sweet. I love going through all this stuff.
Right. Well, actually, the reason we're running the Yeti again is because the USB headsets that we were running were we're having issues with the drivers and stuff. But anyways, so like right now that's just what it is. Till we buy Audio Technicas, which is the next thing I'm buying.
Alright, here we go. So we got King of the Hill Akiro in front of that Me Brawler.
Where's the Me Gunner? The
Oh, here we
Gunner
go.
though.
Me Gunner's your boy.
Dude, he's so my boy. Oh, is he running 1111?
Yeah.
Dude. That's like the worst set to run.
Well, you play him uniquely. That's for sure.
He's so much fun.
He's sweet, man. You gotta throw them Skittles.
Yeah, dude, the Skittles. Here we go. Oh, I thought it was gonna land.
Critical Skittles.
But some areas don't actually allow custom stuff, so like they might have to run 1111, which is really unfortunate because that hurts me gunners so much. That's gonna be death.
Cool. Hero going ham early off the bat.
But if this doesn't work, we'll try a different mic port, and then if that doesn't work, we may just have to switch the headsets. Very unfortunate. I'm surprised we haven't seen, this guy was, oh, well, just like that, Akiro, running train with me Brawler.
Is that 3 for Akiro?
Two.
For Akiro.
2 for Akiro.
Akiro going ham. Akiro, you know what it's time for, man. It's time to break out that young little Mac.